relates to now of what's happened recently in indigenous communities. See Killers of the Flower Moon. I really support that film, as do many of the indigenous nations. It's a real depiction of some historic events.
Yep, yep. It looks like a beautiful movie. Just beautifully disturbing movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's not gonna be easy.
All right, thank you, Lorna.
You're welcome.
Our diversity committee. Core services, Andy. Speaking of sobering conversations, what do you got for us today, Andy?
Well, I was going to say I got a little called out on the last one, on the West Side meeting, from from somebody about being a little too transparent and sobering. But that's what I'm here for, right? The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Break it down, girl.
We've
it's a shitty life, right?
What's that?
It was a shitty week doesn't mean it's a shitty life, right?
No, not at all. I mean, there's ebbs and flows in everything, right? And there's highs and lows, and there's curveballs thrown all the time. I mean, it is what it is. Our job is to have the tools to navigate through it, right? And have the information to be able to relay it back to our clients, right? And have an intelligent conversation about what's happening. So the reality is that we've taken a massive beating on interest rates in the last consistently about a week and a half, 2 weeks. We've seen some unexpected hiccups in the last several months that were not anticipated, because the truth is that historically speaking, all signs and everything and all the data indicates that mortgage rates should have already started to come down. And we've been thrown curveballs. Anyway, long story short, the jobs report for the Bureau of Labor and Statistics comes out on Friday. The feds are looking at that as the major indicator of whether the economy is slowing or whether it's growing, right? If you have job creations that are on target or in excess of what they're targeting, that's an indicator to the Fed that the economy is continuing to grow. They're trying to slow the economy. So it sounds morbid, but we're hoping for slow job growth, right? And slow job creations, because that means that the economy is slowing. ADP came out with their jobs report today. They were anticipating roughly 154,000 job creations. It came in lower at 89,000 creations. That triggered a little bit of a bond rally for mortgage rates today. Friday, when the BLS job reports comes out, that will give us signs of the direction that the Fed is going to go. It's important to know, though, that in these job reports, there's no distinction between hourly workers, part-time workers, full-time workers, salaried workers. There's no difference or explanation given there. The bulk of the job gains is coming from leisure and hospitality and services. Some could argue that a lot of those jobs are hourly and part-time jobs, right? Are those going to fuel the economy? Who knows, right? That information is to be seen. But keep your eyes on that. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, it's classic. It's slow to move on good news and quick to move on bad news, right? It's like a hair and trigger on it, but we will survive. And again, it's just a moment in time. It's a irritating, challenging moment in time, but we're gonna do okay, right?
Well, and don't forget too, I think we talked about it a couple of weeks ago too. All of these numbers get revised down the road. That's the frustrating part, right? From my seat, I'm going, there's no reason that rates should not be coming down by now. Inflation is coming down. People are spending less, right? The tough part is that they're hanging their hat on for these policies on information that truly lags. And 2 months, 3 months down the road, when we get revisions on these job creations, it's frustrating. So, not to sound negative, because it is what it is, and we can only play the cards we're dealt, right? But it's important to have the information so that you can have the conversation when you're out there. Eventually they will come down. Eventually, there's still a ton of opportunity, even where they are right now.
Closing deals. You're closing deals.
Yep.
Good month. Yep. I want you guys to get your unfair share of what is available, right? Or what is up for grabs. Like Christine. Yeah, sure. Thank you, Andy. Next we have the lovely Haley Macias. How you doing today, Haley?
I'm doing good, thank you. Today, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the importance of ordering a prelim early into your transaction. I always encourage my clients to order their prelim as soon as they get that listing contract signed in order for us to review it and identify anything on there that may potentially prohibit your transaction from closing. And this month, I'll be teaching a class, excuse me, on October 18th at 2 p.m. on how to read a prelim. So make sure you guys mark that in your calendars, and I look forward to seeing you guys in person.
I could probably use that myself. I still feel a little in the dark on, it's like, it looks okay.
I just asked the title rep.
Well, some of it is
Explain it to me.
Well, Haley's going to explain it to us, but some of it's boilerplate, and then there's extra stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Haley.
Of course.
All right. Let's see. We have agent happenings. We have a bunch of new birthdays. Olga's birthday is today. She's not here. Chloe Choi is tomorrow. Russell Roney and Merlin Costellas.
Are you still in our office?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's out there.
Come by.
He works for Google.
Huh?
He works for Google.
Oh, yeah.
do a class.
Yeah. I don't know if he works in accounting.
Then no.
On the 10th. Let's see. We have some closings this week. Christina and Doncher closed two.
Oh, that's wrong.
Opened. Oh, you opened an escrow.
Yeah, so Central we closed, Marcia we opened.
Marcia. Mercy.
I know.
I can't do it. I can't do it. All right. So Marcia, you opened. That should be in the new escrow section, but an accomplishment all the same, and one that I am in awe of you for. Roseanne Alton on La Cienega, Pete Bonacor on Wilcox, DeYoung Her on Lincoln, and Terry Lloyd on Winding Lane. Excellent job, you guys. Aside from Christina's new escrow, John Barentine has the Barentine Group has two, and Base Hennington has one in Village Green. You got that one in escrow. Congratulations. All cash? No. Did they fix their problem? No. You got someone who would lend on with the ding. Right?
Yeah, with a uninsurable, no Fannie Mae, no Freddie Mac backing condo. Yeah, we'll see if it sticks in, Joey. Praying.
All right, I will put a little extra in there for you.
Thank you.
All right, close leases this week on and Jacqueline Jantz. Congratulations, Jacqueline. I see you back there. Angela Bond, Christina Kim and Doncher closed two also. Congratulations. You filling up your building? Which one is that?
The Miracle System building, Leeward is a condominium that my clients have a couple units in.
But you're starting to fill up your building?
Yeah.
All right, don't get too excited. All right, there you go. Some new listings. What do we have? Single family. Darlene, you want to talk about I saw you back there. Canterbury? You want to talk about Canterbury?
It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condominium, top floor unit. It's a corner unit, lots of natural light. It's in pristine condition. There's some things that need a little updating, but the condition is impeccable.
Great.
Hope to go on the market tomorrow, just fine-tuning price with the seller.
Do you have a
What is
range
it roughly?
for us? Oh, yeah.
And
You're going to be saying within 24 hours.
yeah, exactly. We did pre-inspections, we did a general, we did termite, everything was great. Small building, 30 units, subterranean parking, side by side, no washer and dryer in the unit, not permitted. HOA fees are about $610, including earthquake new roof in 2020 on the building. And, it warms my heart because I used to live there.
Oh, excellent. Congratulations, Darlene.
Thank you.
You used to live in that unit or you used to live in the building?
Live in the building.
All right, Christina Kim has one on 9th Street, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 800 square feet for a smidge under $500,000.
So this is at the Market Loft. It's a fantastic unit, as a matter of fact, south view, facing, so it's facing the pool, but it's off of the main path of the street. So you're definitely getting less downtown noise. And it's on the 6th floor. Building has pool, rec room, it's got a theater room, fitness center, 24-hour concierge service as well. And it comes with 1 parking. Seller's incredibly motivated. I ended up taking this listing over for another agent because the seller wasn't satisfied, so she called me. She was referred to me by another client that I sold in Market Lot last year for. So
It's been on the market before.
it was on the market. They pulled it. It was on the market for like 2 months at a very different price, which I told her she was off on. And so we addressed the pricing issue, and hopefully we can get this sold. We're gonna have an open house this weekend. I will be there personally myself from 1 to 3 on Saturday only.
Excellent.
What's that HOA?
HOA is $798.40, and the reason why. Yeah, it's downtown. It's got a full concierge, full amenities. So yes, it's $798.40.
Excellent. Heidi Davis has a new listing coming up, a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,213 square feet on Lucerne Boulevard. It's condo, and that is $829,000 for 835 South Lucerne. Leases, Michael Flanagan, you want to talk about Murray?
Yes, it's a new construction building that was built a year ago, 4 stories, top floor, it's just under 2,700 square feet, 2-car garage at the bottom.
All connected.
All connected. It's actually a single family residence, but it looks like it's in one of those complexes.
Sure.
And it's got a beautiful deck on the 4th floor. And it's going to be a decent price, $7,200.
Where is West Murray Lane?
It's right by Washington and Fairfax.
Huh.
That area there, right by the Adams Art District and Public City Art District.
Excellent. Nice, Michael. Also, Christina has a lease, 0 bedrooms, but a kitchen and 1 bath, 548 square feet.
It's a studio. Yeah, I've got the Metropolis Tower 2, which has probably one of the best amenities of downtown LA.
What's the name of the
Metropolis
Oh, it's
Tower
in
2. Tower 2. So, amazing pool, spa, jacuzzi, fitness center, rec room with billiard table. They even have like a Starbucks coffee vending machine in their rec room. It's like pretty fabulous. This one is really special because even though it's a studio, there's much more space beyond that corridor. But they have their own private patio space right out front of level 5, where it's kind of like right next to the putting green. So far and few does anyone have of their own private outdoor space. So we just listed it. We had a very happy tenant for 3 years, and she's moved out of the country, and that's the reason why it's available.
Sounds like a fair price.
It's very good, progressively priced right now.
Excellent. Income properties, Eileen Lanza has 2 units on Van Ness. It is 2 1-bedroom, 1 bath, 5,846 square foot lot for $720,000. That is 3983 South Van Ness. So it's down there, right? But a great investment property.
Hi. Tell your grandpa.
Pocket listings coming soon. What do you guys got? What's coming? What's on the?
I have a in Larchmont Village. It's a fixer, but it's getting good income right now. It's a duplex with a back unit. The address is 409 North Norton, so it's between Elmwood and Clinton. The building's about 2,800 and change square feet for the duplex. Upper unit is 2+1. I think the rent on that is $3,250. The lower unit will be delivered vacant. The back unit is a really interesting loft. It was permitted as storage and a workshop, so it's rented as a workshop. But the fact that she sleeps there, we don't really talk about because that's not what it's leased for. But she's paying, I think, $3,000 or close to it. It's very cool. It has this big open space with super high ceilings. Not really a kitchen, more just a sink, but there is a full bathroom with a washer dryer. Then there's a loft space, and then there's a huge roof deck, which has views and everything. There's a really interesting amount of outdoor space. There's a courtyard, there's kind of a front outdoor space. The lot's really tiny and it's kind of maximized. There's two buildings on either side. I used to manage one of them that are kind of like mini small lots. They're just two units. One's a condo, one's a duplex, and they're brand new. And this is a 1920s property that sits in the middle. Parking is very limited, but there's a little bit of parking, street parking.
When you say small, how small?
Under 4,000.
What's the price?
We're doing some pre-inspections because there's some roof issues and the foundation feels wonky to me. So we're gonna do some inspection on it to see how it is. It did have some retrofitting done in 1995, so maybe it just was earthquake damage. I know that block got some serious earthquake damage during Northridge because the people on the corner.
Park figure?
Probably 1.7. I mean, it's getting good.
Is it a fixer?
Yeah, I mean, it's a fixer, but it's livable. So the one in the back, she's happy. She's paying $3,000 a month. The one upstairs, very happy, paying $3,250. They're really good numbers. And neither of them have parking included in those rental rates. The lower unit is the one that will come with parking. The bathrooms have been renovated, but the kitchen leaves a little bit to be desired. And I don't know from a systemic, I don't know like plumbing, electrical. I don't know what that is. I know the main line was upgraded about 10 or 15 years ago. But I think we're going to be in the 165, 175 range. When do you want to market? We got to get these inspections done. There's a kind of a funky tenant situation in that lower unit, but she's leaving. So I will probably do a coming soon. And as soon as we get these inspections done, which will be in the next 2 weeks, and then once the tenant leaves, we'll clean it and go live.
Bam,
You're welcome to look at it. Okay, for sure.
excellent.
It's the one I was
Anyone
telling
else?
you about a while ago. I just didn't think the lot size would be of interest to you.
It is small.
Listing coming soon?
So I have a listing coming up at the Tokyo Loft. It's going to be another studio, super, super cute. And I think we priced that, I think we agreed to do it at $435. It's a great entry for someone that, wants to be in downtown LA and wants to kind of, hit under the 500 mark. Incredibly motivated seller. So we are fine tuning, probably taking media pictures in about 10 days. We'll go live immediately after, but I'm happy to show it if you have buyers that are interested. I'm happy to show it ahead of time. And then I've got another one. I've talked about it a couple times, but we're actually finally getting to the tail of it. Is the one in Country Club, and it is a 6-bedroom, 7-bath, 8-bath, I think. So main house. And then it's got also 1-bedroom pool house, and then it's got a pool sitting on over 10,000 square foot of lot. And we'll be on that, we'll be in the market at 4.5.
Excellent.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Is that the one that they bought as the flip?
So I sold 3 on that street. And so this is, so yeah, but this one, they've been working on it since 2019. It's just gone through, it's HPOZ, and so they've had some permit delays and permit delays and permit delays. And so now we're at our last stretch of the final blowout of the extension of the house. So, but I mean, this developer, he just does such an impeccable job, and really put so much love into the home. I probably will not be able to be hosting open houses for this house only because I don't want neighbors and just looky-loos coming in. It's just too gorgeous and I don't want to take the home that way. But I'm happy to provide private tours. If you guys have buyers that are looking now, I'm happy to give you the tour prior to completion as well.
Excellent. Anyone else have coming soon? Driving up?
I have an upcoming, short-term listing, a beautiful house. with
Short-term lease?
outdoor-
Short-term lease?
Short-term lease, correct. It will be available in November and December, and there's flexibility, could be longer as well. Outpost estates, Abdixial, pool, amazing views of the canyon, 3 bedrooms plus den, beautiful home. If you know anybody coming here for like holidays, or if they need something for a few months, this is a great house.
What's the price?
I will know later on today.
Can you let me know? Where is it again?
Outpost estate.
Okay. Is it on Outpost or?
It is off on Carmen Crest Drive. which
Okay,
is
yeah,
like
it's an Outpost
almost
Cove. Okay.
like off
So
of
there's
Outpost.
no wires. at the
There's
end.
no traffic, it's a cul-de-sac, amazing views of the house, it's great.
Yeah, definitely let me know the price on that. Thank you.
All right, anybody else have coming soon?
I have a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, almost 1,600 square foot condo that'll be coming in December in Toluca Lake. If anybody has anybody looking there.
What? Anybody online have coming soon they want to share? All right, let's, the next piece of that is wants and needs, right?
I have some needs.
Oh,
900.
Christina.
I've got a client, we're leasing out his house, it's in the 900 block of Roxbury Flats. Gorgeous home. I think it's like a 6-bedroom, 7-bath, maybe something like that. But anyways, Mediterranean style, it's beautiful. What breaks my heart is that he's got the worst furniture in there. So it's like, you know, like the Persian feel, like super Persian style, like type of furniture.
This is
Persian
recorded,
rugs.
Christina.
Yeah.
You know, like, I get it, you know. Huh? Okay. So,
Doesn't go with the
anyway,
house.
the thing is this, I finally convinced my client to get rid of the furniture. He's happy to sell it to someone.
Sell the furniture?
Yeah,
Oh,
so the
okay.
thing is this, I.
This is all about the furniture?
So if anyone knows anyone that likes this type of furniture, the home address is 809 North Roxbury. The pictures are there. We've obviously done the legwork to talk to consignment and that kind of stores. Just no one is willing to take this type of style. There's even plastic.
Ornate.
Huh?
Ornate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're like incredibly well preserved because he's got this plastic wrap on it that's tucked into the seams where you can't even rip the plastic off unless you're permanently going to decide that you're never going to put that plastic back on. So again, I'm just saying as a personal favor, if there's anyone that wants this type of furniture, or you know clients that have this type of style,
Interested in that.
yes.
Look for
All right, I
production.
think you oversold that, Christina.
Oh God, it's like it's my cross right now. I'm just saying.
Anyone else have any wants and needs? Jacqueline Jans.
The staging company for a smaller property, like people are really busy with larger
Right.
properties right now.
Look at the picture first and then tell me.
No.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
No, she's asking.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my, most stagers can take this.
Well, I was suggesting.
She needs a stager.
I was a props person.
We moved past you.
Props.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is go to the prop house.
But Jacqueline needs a small stager. Like so, a stager who would do a small property.
You know, I have used quite a few different stagers, but I only exclusively use Meredith Fair now.
She
and-
won't do a small thing.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
will.
they do. They do. Oh, yeah.
They're
Meredith
not
Fair.
as popular as
Oh,
they used to.
Yeah, so, and their prices are actually a little bit more,
Aggressive.
workable.
Yeah.
And whatever price they give you, you can even negotiate it even down. So I had them stage three bedrooms. Not at the, because the living room and all that stuff was staged prior to. And I think we did the whole thing for like maybe 4,500.
Okay.
Yeah, they're much more aggressive than they used to be.
Yeah, so you may wanna, you may wanna talk to them, and if you want, contact at Meredith Fair, I have an amazing person, his name is Ryan, super fabulous, so accommodating, and I'd be happy to, refer that out to you.
Excellent. That's why we ask. Anyone else, wants, needs? Anybody here? Anybody online? You guys are awful quiet online. All right, great. Again,
I have a
sorry.
wants and needs. Sorry for interrupting.
Erin, go ahead.
Hi. So I've recently opened up my business that I had in Oakland, servicing prenatal and postpartum ladies. So what we do is we prepare women for birth. I match them with a doula, and then I take over on their postpartum recovery. So if you know anybody who is pregnant, about to have a baby, then you can send them to me directly, or you can send them to groundwellness.org, all lowercase. Ground like the ground, wellness like the word, .org. So let me know. That's it.
A question for you.
Oh, geez.
I have a client who I think had a baby yesterday. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
great.
So are you someone that hooks them up with people, or do you personally go there and evaluate? Like, how does that work? I'll contact you, but can you text me?
Of course. So if they need a doula, meaning someone who's like in the birth room with them, then I'd match them. But if they have already had the baby, I would personally go, give them an assessment, and start working with them on their recovery plan.
Fabulous. I'll contact you.
Thank you, Erin.
Please do. Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Have a need, want or need? Anyone? Okay, guys, next week, be here, be square. It's, thank you so much for coming and have a great week, right? Good. And Ethan and Tati spent, hey, David, Eric, how you doing? Everybody say hi to David, our escrow officer, on the way here. He'll be hanging around. Go ask me questions.
It's the Meredith Fair, Ryan, not Matt.
Escrow class next Wednesday
Yep.
after the meeting.
Yep.
So, and it's not an escrow 101. It's more of a streamlining, how to make your escrows go a little quicker.
Excellent. Thank you, David.
I'll give you
Thank you.
We have 2 new agents
So,
too.
introduce
Bianca over here, we have Tanya over here. They just joined our office
this week.
last week and this week.
Make some friends. Right? Make some friends. There you go. We have some really lovely people here. And we will see you next week. Thanks, you guys.
Where family reunion is, but it's 323. I can't find